We've been here at Beyond Consultancy for almost 3 years, and before that, the International Skills Center, helping consultancies, and so we have the skills to be able to help you. We can help you with your Duolingo and other tests that test your English proficiency to help you to be able to study abroad or immigrate or prepare for work abroad. We're so excited to be able to help you in every way that we can. That we have a number of students, and we have some coming in right now that will be with us, and you'll get a chance to listen to our conversations with them as we practice with our mock tests and practice with our visa interviews for the U.S. education visa primarily. And so we're very happy to be able to help you and excited for you to join us today as our audience. We are located in Pokhara, Nepal, in Chipledunga, Pokhara, in Neva Gully, in the Bishwa Maitri Basha building. And here we have a wonderful staff. We have Sarah that set us up this morning. We have Selena, our office manager. We have Suresh Ting, sir, our wonderful director. We have Muna, another assistant. And we have Durga, sir, another great trainer. And we have Julia, ma'am, our wonderful trainer. We have Dave, sir, another trainer from America, and Julia from America. And so we're really excited to be able to help you. You know, I did my studies in the United States. I grew up in the United States, and so I think I'll be able to help you. So give us a call today. And our number is displayed on the screen. Please call us and make an appointment to come in with your friends and family and be guided around, see our center, meet the students, see how things are going here, meet our trainers, meet our counselors, and get started with the process, or just learn about the process if you're not ready to start just yet. We're happy for all of our rising seniors in high school and their families to come in anytime and learn more about us, and whatever level of education you're in, to come and join us today. We're so excited to be able to give you assistance, and we're so excited to be able to do this at a wonderful time where we have so many great opportunities. And so, you know, the world is so easy to travel these days. And so getting on a flight once you have your visa and traveling to a far distant country where right now it's nighttime in America, and so it's all the way around the world. And so just to encourage you to come in and get the assistance to get started. We're so happy to be able to help you. That, it's an amazing day. Today is Nepal's Constitution Day, 9 years since the Constitution was signed. It's the 7th, finally the final. And we're so excited to be able to celebrate that with you, and it's excited for you to be able to come into our office, and we'll have a celebration for Constitution Day today, and it's a wonderful time when we're living in a democracy where you have such freedom, and then you can go and do your studies in another great democracy, the United States, and other democracies around the world. We're so excited to be able to encourage that. Right now, we have a wonderful student named SEMA, and she's going to be doing her interview practice for her USA visa. We just got another student, Monica, got her visa yesterday, and then 2 more for the U.S. last week, and one from the UK for the UK last week. And so we're happy to help you. Whatever country you are trying to visit, we're happy to help you with that. And so we'll help you find a good university and scholarship opportunities and everything in your budget, and to prepare you for your brightest future. Okay, let us begin with SEMA. SEMA, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Seema Sitel.
Okay, SEMA, may I see your identification, please? Okay, great. All right. And SEMA, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to visit the United States. First of all, SEMA, where were you born?
I was born in Damauli, Tanaho.
Okay. And who are the members of your family?
There are 4 members in my family: my father, brother, me, myself, and my mother.
Okay. What is your brother doing?
My brother is studying in 8th standard.
Eighth standard. Okay, great. I bet he's looking up to you as his good example for studies. Great, Seema. And tell me, which university have you chosen to study and which degree program?
I have chosen Washington University of Science and Technology, and my program is Business Administration in Management Officer.
Okay, very good. And why did you choose Washington?
I choose Washington University because this university tuition fee is very affordable for me, which I can easily afford it, and this university provide 30% tuition assistance to all the students in 1 quarter, and after that we will be eligible to apply for merit-based tuition assistance in 2nd quarter. This is the main reason. Also, my university provide OPT, CPT intensive program, and various learning services like online courses and evening classes, and also additional training for those who have low GPA. So that's why I have chosen, especially I have low GPA, so that's why I have chosen this university, because this university provide additional training for low GPA students.
Okay. Well, that sounds very good, and excited for that. Do you think you can cope up under the U.S. environment? I mean, it's very strict and strenuous.
Yes, officer. I have been living in a strict family. My father is very strict. My mother is also very strict. I think I can, because
I'm confident.
I'm confident.
Yes, very good. And tell me about your English proficiency score.
I have done, first of all, I have done IELTS, and I have secured 5.5 in that. It was low to upgrade my, after that to upgrade my English proficiency, I have done Duolingo English test, and I have scored 105. And also I have been studying in boarding school since my childhood. And also I have taken English training.
That's the English medium boarding schools?
Yeah. Also I have taken the training with American trainers in consultancy
to prepare you prepare you for your studies in the United States. Okay, very good. And well, it sounds like you're ready, but it is a bit costly, even with scholarships. And what is the total tuition and living expenses per annum?
13,685 is tuition, and living expenses is 9,000 official.
Okay. And how are you going to pay for this?
My parents are going to pay my living expenses and tuition expenses.
How can they do this? What do they do?
My father owns a business of manufacturing company, furniture. We have 2 showrooms. One is beside my house, and one is in the center of Damoli, Tanahu. And we look after that. And my father has been invested in 2 schools, Damoli Public Secondary School and Manaka Navashia Secondary School. And my father has further business venture, so I think officially I can easily afford the tuition fee and living expenses in the year.
Well, it sounds like it. And what is your father's annual income?
It's about 30,000 US dollar official.
And do you have any savings in place?
Yes, official 39,000 US dollar.
Okay. Do you have the documentation to show that this is true? Very good. Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about what you're going to do while you're in the United States apart from studies. How are you going to make your university a better place?
I will stay positive, and I will stay calm, and also I will be engaging in university career services, university program, orientation program, and contacting with my friends and dealing with professor, and I will be stay away from negative impact that will distract my studies.
Okay, so let's go a little bit on that, make it a little smoother. Officer, I'm planning to be involved in clubs related to my Department of Business Administration and Management. I'm also wanting to be involved with the International Student Services and with the International Student Programs, and being involved in other social activities on campus, and to develop my career and to develop my personality. And I'm very excited for this opportunity to also be a model student for other students, to do well with my studies and set a good example, to be helpful for my fellow students and for my professors. Very good. All right, let's go to the next question. Are you planning to work while you're in the United States?
No, I want to work here because I'm here for my study. It will hamper my study if I work here, so I'm not working.
Okay. And what are you planning to do once you complete your education?
Sorry.
Once you complete your education, what will you do?
I'll return back to my homeland country.
Okay, you can just say, I'll return back to Nepal.
I'll return back to Nepal with the best graduation degree that I have gained from the United States and knowledge and skill. And I will be expanding my father business. And after gaining some experience and knowledge, I will be opening my own business, the business of interior decoration, which is interconnected with my father business also.
Wow, that sounds like a great plan, Seema, and I'm happy to help you with that. I'm excited for your future. All the best as you go on for your visa.
Is it good?
Yes, great. It's great. Just polish up a little bit more on your how you'll be and make your university a better place. Be a model student. Be involved with clubs and organizations on campus related to my department and other students this golden opportunity to get ready for their studies in the United States. And the United States, again, is of all the countries in the world, it has the strongest education program. It's the highest number of higher institutions worldwide, the deepest resources, the biggest libraries, laboratories, field trips, internships, assistantships, fellowships, scholarships, you name it, the United States tops the group. Plus your academic standards, the United States sets the mark and for all major areas of study, whether it be business or science or hospitality, and every major subject. Now, if you want to study the specialized subjects like Italian art or Sanskrit or Chinese philosophy, then you'll want to study in those countries. But every other major subject, U.S. is the best opportunity for you for skills, knowledge, and degree. Okay, let's go. I think we have another student in the way. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Okay, we'll continue on here. Again, the president, U.S. President Joe Biden said increase the slots for students to be able to study in the United States. And so right now we're getting a good reception rate. We had just yesterday, we had one of our students got their visa, Monica, and then last week, 2 other students got it. And then also one for the UK last week. So come into our office. If USA is your destination or UK or any other country, come in and get the counseling, get the guidance, and we'll get you set up to get trained and process all your documents perfectly, all your applications perfectly, help you find the best university, and then continue on to help you in every step of the way to get your visa and then onward to your university. And we're so happy to help you. All right, so we have another fine student, Kesari. She's going to come before me now as we practice the U.S. student visa. Okay, Kesari, good morning. How are you feeling?
Happy.
Okay, great, Kesari. And please tell me your full name.
My full name is Kesari Rana.
Okay, Kesari, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to go to the United States. First of all, what is your purpose, Kesari, in visiting the United States?
My purpose to the US is completing my bachelor degree in accounting at Southwest Minnesota University, which is in Marshall, Minnesota.
Okay. Why did you choose accounting, Kesari?
Accounting. I have always interested in the management and the.
I've always been interested. I have always been
interested in the managing and the structure of the finances, and in the high school I got A+ in the accounting. This achievement motivates me to continue my career in accounting. And
Do you have any practical experience in accounting?
yes, I did internship at the bank where I learned about banking processes.
Very good. Excellent. How long was that internship?
3 months.
3 months. So that's a good one, right? So you have practical experience 3 months with
Yes.
banking processes. Excellent. Very good. And so so tell me about your GPA.
In this school level, I got 3.70 in 2021, and in 11 and 12, I got 3.11 and 3.17 respectively.
Very nice.
Yes,
And so it looks like you're academically prepared. How about your English proficiency
I
test?
have done IELTS where I got overall 6, and I have started watching English movies, English songs, and I have been trained by American trainers in the Beyond Education Consultancy.
Okay. All right. So I would drop the English movies and English songs. I would just say basically I've been preparing myself in every way possible for my English fluency and for my English in the United States, English proficiency, to be ready for my studies in the United States. Okay, very good, Kesari. But what about the finances? Who's going to fund your studies?
My parents were going to fund my education so that my father runs his own transportation business.
Okay.
And my mother manages her departmental stores. From that, they earn $40,000 annually.
Okay, what's the name of your father's business?
Rana Transportation Business.
Okay, Rana Transportation. Okay, and what kind of transportation does he operate?
My father has his own buses that runs Pohara Kaski to Damoli.
Okay, and how many years has he been running this business?
More than 10 years.
More than 10 years. Okay, so he's well accomplished with it.
Yes, officer.
Yeah, very good. And do you have any savings in place, Kesari?
Yes, we have 30,000 savings.
Very good. Do you have the documentation to
Yes,
show
officer.
this is true? Okay, very good. How will you make your university a better place, Kesari?
First, I will stay away from negative activities, and I try to spread positive vibes and helpful to everyone.
Be helpful to everyone.
For that, I will do volunteering for community service, and I will explore university involved in all activities, campus activities, and clubs, organizations.
Very good, excellent, good. How about you think you'll be able to set a good example as a top student?
So I will actively engage in my class, and if in case I get any problems regarding to my studies, I will try to communicate with my professors and my fellow friends. Apart from that,
Student advisor, International Student Services, Counseling Center. Yes.
Apart from that, I plan to create a perfect schedule for my study and social activities. From that, I'm sure that I will be #1 student of my university.
Great. I think so, Seaman. I'm so happy to grant you visa to study in the United States. Very good, Kesari. Excellent job. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. So another fantastic student. And so why don't you come and join them? Here, come into our office today. Give us a call on the number listed. Bring your family, bring your friends, and get started. We have another wonderful student right now, Sushmita. Please, how are you feeling today, Sushmita? Fine, thank you. Please give me your full name.
My full name is Sushma.
Okay, may I see your documents, please?
Yes, officer.
Very good. And Sushmita, where were you born?
Officer, I was born in Nagri district.
Okay. And who are the members of your family?
In my family, there are my father, my mother, me, and my brother, younger brother.
Okay. What does your brother do?
My brother is studying in grade 8.
Okay. Very good. He must look up to you as his big sister, a good student. Tell me about your GPA.
Officer, in my diploma of nursing, I have scored 80.64% in graduate.
Oh, very good. Very good. Do you enjoy your nursing studies and practical work?
Yes, officer. I enjoy it from my heart.
I can tell. What's your favorite part of your work as a nurse?
My favorite part is to take care of the patient by providing quality care to them, and I have been engaging with the different healthcare professionals, which helps me in providing care to the patients, and different role and responsibilities like administration of medication, drawing bloods.
Yes.
And many things.
Whoa. Okay. Great. Great. And all of these things you feel good at?
Yes, officer.
Very good, very good. And tell me about now you're pursuing your bachelor's in nursing.
Yes, officer.
Okay, great. And what are what's your career goal?
Officer, my career goal is to work as a senior staff at government hospital, and I'm also planning to work as a nursing supervisor. And after completing my degree, I will return back to my home country and utilize all of my knowledge, skills, and real hands-on experiences, and which directly helps me to pursue my career goal.
Okay, and can you see yourself working in the government hospital or the private sector?
I will be working on government hospital.
Okay, great. And I know that they can use your help, and so that would be great. And be able to assist with all the skills and knowledge that you gain. Well, very good. But who's going to sponsor you for this? This is going to be an expensive study.
My parents are going to sponsor for my education and all the living expenses in India.
What do your parents do?
My father has served in an Indian army for more than 20 years, and my mother runs a department store, and our total annual income was $50.
How much?
$50.
50
Yes.
or 50,000?
50,000 and we have a saving which is $30,000.
Okay. Do you have the documentation to show that this is true?
Yes, officer.
Okay, very good, Sushmita. Have you ever been denied a visa to the United States before?
No, officer, this is my first time applying.
Do you have any family or relatives living in the United States?
No, officer, I don't have it.
Okay. And have you ever been broken any laws or been convicted of any crimes?
No, officer.
Okay. Are you planning to work while you're in the United States?
No, officer, I have a clear vision that I will be only focusing on my studies, and after completing my degree, I will return back to my home country to pursue my career goal here in India.
Wow. I'm so happy to be able to give you your visa today to do that process. Yeah, great. Excellent job.
I have questions.
Yes, go ahead.
Why you choose USA over another country like Canada and Australia?
The United States, the United States has a strong officer. The United States has the strongest sector in the world in nursing.
In the world, we can see in the world.
In the world, because it does. The strongest sector of any country. You know that Australia is a small sector compared to the U.S. UK is a small sector compared to the U.S. U.S. is so huge and has the most resources, more than Australia, more than UK. And so, so you really gain so much more by studying the United States. Okay, right. See you tomorrow. Welcome. How are you feeling? Good. Thank you, Arthi. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. First of all, Arthi, why did you choose the United States for your destination for study?
I chose USA because I consider it to be perfect for a degree in business administration, because US has one of the best business companies around the whole world, and also
It has one of the what?
has best business companies around the whole world, and also almost all US universities offers on-campus business clubs and opportunities to learn things through field visits and do experiments which will help me get skills so that I can apply in the future.
Okay, very good. And please, Arthi, please tell me that who will be the sponsor for your studies?
My father will sponsor my study. My father has a manufacturing business of fabric cloths.
Okay, and what is his annual income?
His annual income is 40,000 USD and 51,000 USD is our salary.
You have the documentation to show that this is true? Okay, very good. Tell me about your GPA.
I got 2.4 GPA in
Okay, why wasn't it higher?
Officer, during my high school, my father was diagnosed with tuberculosis, which required extensive treatment and recovery time. As I'm the only child, I had taken on additional responsibilities to help run our business, and this significantly impacted the time I could dedicate for my studies, which led to lower GPA. But this whole experience taught me valuable skills like leadership, time management, and resilience. But I'm confident now that this university will provide me structured environment and resources which help me achieve better grades in the future.
Very nice. What was your 10th standard score?
I scored 3.55.
3.5. And then your 11th?
11th, 2.78.
And then 12th?
2.48.
Okay, so you that during your high school, your father
Yes.
suffered. Well, I can understand that, and that's sorry. That your father better now,
Yes, he's getting better.
and so with your father's problem, how are you able to run the business?
It was not really hard because I was always engaged in that sector, and we also had other interests, so it was not that hard for me. But I had to put on more attention to my business more than my studies.
Is your mother involved in the business?
Not really, because she doesn't know anything about that, so she is a housewife.
Okay. You might say that in a funny way. Know that she's our home minister. She takes care of everything to keep everything else running in our family. And she does a big job. That's an important job. Okay, well, Arthi, I'm so happy to grant you a visa to study in the United States. Good job. Good confidence. And yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. All right, so another fantastic student. Please come in. How are you feeling today?
Good, sir. And how
Good. Great. Thanks. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Manoj. I'm
Manoj.
from Pokhara.
Okay.
I have my pass. I had passed my bachelor's degree in Pokhara University from.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. What was your GPA?
I got 2.99 GPA in my bachelor's degree.
Okay. Good. In which faculty?
Electronics and engineering fields like that.
When did you graduate?
I graduated in 2022.
22. What have you been doing since graduation?
Sorry, sir?
What have you been doing since you graduated in
After that, I engaged 1.5, nearly 18 months as a IT representative in the world Nepal leading ISP internet company in world communication. After that, I returned back to my hometown, and I just engaged in one of the hotel as an IT assistant since till date.
Okay. What is your hometown?
In Pokhara, but still in Pokhara Lake Nath, sir.
Lake Nath. Okay. All right. So which company are you working for now?
It's hotels, Hotel Mazari. I have handled all the IT.
Where is it located?
It's located in Lakeside, Pokhara.
Okay. The name of the hotel?
Hotel Mazari.
Mudgery. Okay. And how long have you been working with them?
Since 23rd June till date. 2020 till date, I'm just working there.
And what is your role with it? What are your duties? With your
Yes, sir. I just maintain the I'm IT assistant of that hotel, and I handle all the CCTV camera and maintenance as well at there.
And what is your degree that you're going for?
While I'm working at that time, in recent time, I just engage. Apart from that, I just engage some project team, and it's like an online project team. And I choose the project management in the Webster University.
Okay, project management.
Yes, sir.
Yes, in the bachelor's or master's?
Master program, sir.
Master program. Okay, what was your? How does that relate to your your previous experience and degree?
While I was engaging that related in my assistance,
Yeah.
apart from that, I just working my colleagues info, which is they are in the Kathmandu.
Yeah.
We have to work in the online projects.
Okay.
I'm so interested about that.
Right,
And
right.
my future aim is to become a project management
Right.
as a.
Excellent, excellent. And tell me about what a project manager does.
It's like managing all the activities in the company, budgeting, planning, maintaining, and how to grow all other businesses as a.
Very good. It sounds very intriguing. Yeah. And please tell me, Manoj, that in 10 years' time, what do you see yourself doing?
Sorry, sir.
In 10 years' time, after 10 years?
After 10 years?
Yep.
Well, if I graduate from that particular university, Webster University, I will return come to my home country. In the short period of time, I will engage in the like public-private sectors. After that, I will gain certain amount of knowledge from that, and I will establish my own company. And it's to build my businesses, as well as I have helped to other businesses to how to grow the businesses.
Very good. Great plan, Manoj. I'm so happy to grant you visa today. Good job. Yeah. Have a great day. Yeah. Manoj, see you tomorrow. Good job. All right, another fine student, Manoj, and he's getting ready for his studies in the United States, master's level in project management. Please come in, Sushma. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. What about you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, and Sushma, what's your plan in visiting the United States?
My main purpose to visit the United States is to pursue a bachelor's degree in accounting.
Mm-hmm. What is your secondary purpose?
My secondary purpose is to return to my home country.
Okay, so I wouldn't say my main purpose. My purpose is, because if you say main, that puts it out. There's some other purposes too, like to find a husband or to get a job or something like that. So which those things are fine, but you don't want to portray that right when you're talking to the officer. You want to. Okay, why did you choose management?
Not management, but accounting.
Accounting. Okay, that sounds boring to me. Why do you like accounting?
I love accounting. There is another side of accounting. Is that I can dive into any kind of financial areas of any business, and I can also know about the money flow of a business or any financial institution. And apart from this, studying accounting will provide the solid foundation for my career perspective. I love this accounting.
Okay, very good. Tell me about your GPA.
I graduated my high school with a GPA of 3.32, and I graduated from my secondary school with a GPA of 3.95.
Whoosh. How about your accounting class?
I got A plus overall A plus in class 2 as well, and while in secondary school, grade 10, there was not accounting subject available, so I wasn't able to study them.
Well, tell me about what you see yourself doing in 10 years' time. What will you be doing, Sushma?
After 10 years of time, so my ultimate career goal is to become a certified public accountant here in Nepal. So within 10 years, my first primary goal is to come back to my home country, Nepal, and start my professional journey as an entry-level accounting officer in any business firm, any organization within Nepal. And I will be working there.
Good. How are you going to fund your studies, Sushma?
My parents are going to fund my education.
What did they do?
My parents, talking about my father, he is currently working as a supervisor in Maldives, and my mom owned a trading shop here in Nepal. And additionally, my father was an ex-military army in Nepali army, and he has a pension of 7,000 USD. So we have annual income of 30,000 USD. And apart from this, we also have a saving of 37,000 USD, which is enough for my education.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're well on the way. You're a brilliant student and you have a good plan. Happy to grant your visa to PBC. You're welcome. Good job, Sushma. See you tomorrow. All right, another fantastic student, Sushma. Yay, good job. And so why not be your turn? Why not come in the office and meet our staff today? Give us a call, make an appointment, bring your family, bring your friends, and get started with the process. Because the process is not too difficult, and we'll help you in every step of the way. All right, we have another fine student here right now, and let us begin. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Anita.
Ankita, please tell me, what is your plan in visiting the United States?
I'm a student, so I'm processing my bachelor degree in psychology.
Psychology. Why did you choose psychology?
I chose this major because I have mental health experience field. I have mental health experience, and also I'm from nursing background, and I always interested in interacting with other people and understanding human mind behavior. And talking about my personal life, I see my cousin sister was suffering from mental breakdown. In that time, I realized that mental health is also important. And after research, I found that my country has a significant shortage of mental health professor.
Well, tell me about your GPA.
I have completed my PhD nursing from the City Institute of Medical Science, and I got 70% overfunded.
Very good. Tell me about your practical experience.
practical experience.
Yes.
So, during my patient nursing, we visit different human rights organizations. At that organization, we have to care lots of mentally ill people and also like mentally ill people. And at that time, I realized that in our country there is a lots of like limited number of mental health professors, and I
Professionals. Okay, and very good, very good. Well, it sounds like it's very much needed, and you have a liking for that, a passion for that. Well, that's very good. Which organizations did you work with?
human aid organization.
Human aid or?
Yes, in Pokhara.
Okay. Any other organizations? Okay. How long were you working with them?
During my patient nursing, we as a student out there, we have some practical mental health, so we go for visit.
Okay. So you would visit the office or visit in the field or?
Visit in field.
Okay. Which were the fields you visited? Which field did you visit? Like the village or the?
No, in Bharatanatyam there is a human rights organization or like a house, and they care mentally ill people. I just visit there.
Where is it located?
Bharatanatyam
Gairipat.
in Pokhara.
Okay. How many mentally ill people are staying there?
I think around 45.
35. What were your duties there?
We have to take vital sign and take care of them. We just communicate with their like who are mentally ill, and we are care of them.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you really care for people, and so I'm so happy to grant you this study in the United States. Good. Yes.
Like I have my COA 28,943.
Yeah.
So how much I have to show my sponsor annual income?
You need to show above that, more than that. So it's so you know your parents, your uncles, everybody else can pitch in to show above that, and then you'll get some assistantship on-the-job training and other paying things on-campus work and things. But right at the beginning, you need some documentation to show that you have enough to cover all of it. They did not ask you. They'll ask you, do you have the documentation? They're not going to ask to look at it. They'll ask you, do you have the documentation? So you have your uncle's bank statement, your bank statement, your other bank statement.
So I have like a grocery store, wholesale grocery store, and can I say like we have annual 43,000, and additionally my father is Indian Army and his pension around 6,000 USD. So I have to carry that custody. Like my
It's good to have it if he asks you. He's not going to look at it, but he'll just ask you, do you have the documentation to show this? And you can confidently, yes, sir, I do. You have it in the file. And so that's, so your bank statements, your pay slips, those things are documentation. And then if you have any land holdings, if it's a savings account, those things, just put it in there. And then that way you can cover it. We have it together between my mother, my father, my uncle, and we have this annual income of this amount, and plus we have a savings of this amount, plus we have land holdings of this amount. Just nice to say to show you have it well enough to cover all of your expenses through your full study period. Not that you're going to have to spend all that money. That you again you'll get scholarships and internships and on campus opportunities for work, and so you can pay for much of your education that way. Okay, great. Have a great day. Happy Constitution Day. Yeah. Happy Constitution Day to everyone. We're so excited to be able to bring resources and information to you here in Nepal that will benefit you for your brightest future. It's so great to see Nepal developing, and a young crowd of great students that will become great professionals here or globally. And so I encourage you to come into our office, get your dreams going. All right, next student. Wow, how are you doing, Annalisa?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Please give me your full name.
My name is Nisa.
Annalisa, please tell me, what is your purpose in visiting the United States?
Teacher, I'm planning to pursue my bachelor degree in biology science at the University of Southwest.
Biology. Why biology?
I choose this biology as a child. I was always curious about how a tiny disc fragment metamorphoses into towering plants.
Okay, I wouldn't say that. Everybody, I keep hearing that same thing. It's something you got off AI or something. Just say it. I've always loved biology, and I've always loved learning about the natural world around us, and so it's better than cocking up. Since I was a little baby, I was interested in this, and so I've heard that. Don't do that, because that's not really your own. Something you took off the internet, and so your own. I love biology. Tell me, why do you love biology?
I love biology because I am interested about the beautiful flowers and plants, and then I want to always excited to how to bring that flower plants about their habitats and structures of their parts labels. And I want to become a conservation botanist at Nepal Ministry of Forest and Environment, and I plan to develop conservation strategies to protect our herbal plants.
Very good, very good. What plants are you particularly interested in?
I am interested in herbal plants.
Okay, very good. And do you use any herbal plants?
Yes.
Which plants do you use?
I think it is small or big. Both plants are.
Which species?
Plant taxonomy.
No, which plant itself?
Itself.
Like tulsi or
Oh yeah, I saw not tulsi but marigold.
marigold. Okay, what herbal things does marigold have? Herbal properties.
I think it is flowering from the plant.
Okay. All right. So the marigold is not only a beautiful blooming plant, but it also protects crops against pests. Pests do not like the smell of marigolds. Marigolds have a strong smell, and they repel pests. And so that's a great thing. Marigolds are beautiful for color and also very thin. Also, you need to do more research. I think you're very lacking in botany research. I'm not a botanist, but I've learned about which plants are very helpful for my health and my family's health, and which Himalayan plants are very helpful. So you can just do an online search and find out what Himalayan plants are endangered, which Himalayan plants are very helpful for human health, and things like that. So you can just tell the officer, I'm very interested in this particular species, the spongewort or whatever it is, and because it's has great potential in being beneficial for human health and nutrition. Its nutritional and medicinal value is very great. Something like that can again show you really reasoning that this is a wonderful subject that needs to be explored, and I can become a great conservation officer, protect these kinds of plants. And yes, they need to be protected. Yeah, they need to be. There's so many valuable plants growing here, and then you have so many threats to the plants. You have the plants that are coming in from other countries that are taking over, like the bog. Bunmara or whatever it is, Bunmara. So that's a foreign plant that poses a threat to the native species. So any of those things I would do more research on. So if he asks you some questions about botany, you can be able to clearly speak it in English. And so look up the videos and just take some notes on it. Okay? Got it? All right. And tell me about your sponsor.
My parents are my sponsor.
Okay, great. What do your parents do,
My father is in Japan, work as the manager of manufacturing company, and my mother is a nurse in Nepal, Manipal Teaching Hospital, which is located at Fulbari, Bupera. We have total combined income of $49,000, and we have savings some $37,000 for my further education in the United States.
Very good. Now, Lisa, do you have documentation to show that this is true?
Yes, sir, sure I have.
Good. Tell me, why do you qualify to be a student in the United States or to receive your visa today?
Sir, I'm a sincere student and I'm academically prepared for my study in the United States, and I am financially prepared for all the living expenses until my graduation, and my English proficiency is strong. I will maintain all the F1 visa rules and regulations while I'm staying in the United States, and then I will definitely return back to my country Nepal with all the knowledge, skill and experience that I have gained from the United States to support my family member, nation, society in my biological field.
Wow, great. And so that's really good. Based on the answers you give me today, I'm so happy to grant you visa to study in the United States. When is your interview date?
October 22.
October. So there's time. I want you to, again, watch USA videos every day. I want you to watch botany videos every day. So the more you watch, the more you get interested in it, the more you get love it. And the more that you listen and watch the USA videos, that you'll get more of the sound. You understand the communication style. And so when the officer interviews, she said, wow, Elise's already sounding like an American, because you've watched these videos, you repeated them back into a mirror. When it says, you know, that the United States threatened species include the spongewort and the hidden plant and this whatever. So you say the United States endangered plant species include spongewort and hidden plant and such and such. So the same way you watched it, you repeat it back into a mirror. So you develop that same sound and style, so that when you come before the officer, hey, already sounding so professional American, and you know the botanical things very well. And okay, very good student. Okay. Right, see you tomorrow, Melissa. You too. All right, so again, preparing for the United States sometimes demands our homework, and that means that being very proficient in the study and the basics about the study where we're going into, so we know something about it at least, and then very proficient in your English. You want to develop an American accent if you're going to America, Australia if you're going to Australia, Canadian if you're going to Canada, and so you watch those videos coming from the country and then pause them and then repeat them back into a mirror. This is going to be very good for helping you develop that native sound and style, and also it will improve your communication skills for when you reach your dream country. All right, let's go with our next student, please. Hello, how are you today?
How are you?
Fantastic, thank you. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full
My
name.
name is Regina Thapa.
Regina Tapa. Okay, where were you born, Regina?
I was born in Pokhara.
Pokhara. Who are the members of your family, Regina?
Usually it's me and my mother and my father.
Okay, are you an only child?
Yes.
Okay, Regina. And please tell me that have you ever been denied a visa to the United States?
Yes, officer. It's my second attempt.
Okay, please tell me what happened.
Well, officer, in that time I applied in December 5. I was rejected on December 5. I was not well prepared at that time.
Explain, you were not well prepared.
Well, officer, I was doing job as a staff nurse. I was doing job in home care, and I couldn't give proper time to my classes and preparation. So I was not well prepared.
What about now?
Well, I have left my job and I'm fully focused in this.
Okay, all right. So you want to do then and now. And so they want to see there's some change that's taken place between the time where you took your previous interview. And so tell me about how you're focusing. What are you doing to focus?
Well, I'm sure I have been seeing in YouTube different videos. Well, I'm sure I have been seeing different YouTube videos about interview, US interview, and also.
No. You don't want to say that. They just think you're ready for the interview. And so what you want to do is show your, what was your GPA?
It's actually 74.48%.
Okay, so that's a good GPA. And so tell me the questions they ask you. Yeah.
They asked me why this university and why USA.
Mm-hmm. Two questions.
Why this university? Why Minnesota? Why this state? And
Okay.
why this subject?
Okay, well, this subject. And so which university was it?
It was
Wichita. Okay, Wichita State. What was the tuition and living expenses per annum?
It was about 26,000.
What is your family's annual income?
My father owns a farm industry. He owns about 30.
You're gonna have to be confident. Look me right in the
He
eyes.
owns about 30,000 US dollar per annum, and my mother owns a clothing business. He owns about 15,000 dollar per annum.
With an annual, with a total combined income of how much?
It's about $35,000.
Okay, so that's what I would say. My father has an agricultural business. My mother has a retail store with a combined annual income of 45. Did you say $45,000? And we have a savings in place of 40,000 of savings. So again, you're trying to make them see there's no problem with your finances. And what was your GPA?
Actually, it's in percentage, so it's 74.
Yes, 74%. That's enough. And so let me see, the university, not too expensive for that. So you shouldn't have a problem with that. Tell me what your faculty was in your high school.
I had done PCN nursing, diploma in PCN nursing.
Okay, no problem. Nursing, and you're going into nursing.
Because I am more fascinated to human beings, human behavior, and help them to recover from their mental health issues like anxiety and depression.
Why did you choose this university?
Because obviously it has the low cost fees are low cost, and it has the more vast environment for psychology, and we can conduct different activities like psychological club.
Okay, so this is the way I put it. Sir, officer, it has a strong psychology department, number one. Number two, it's affordable for my family. Number three, it has a good number of international students that have said it's a safe and welcome environment for international students. So those three things I think will be very important in explaining. Okay, and then, so you were denied a visa, but now you have been doing, have you been working as a nurse?
I have just resigned my work 2 months ago.
2 months ago, okay. And then what have you been doing in these past 2 months?
I have been helping my mother in her stroke, and I have been preparing for this interview.
Okay, very good. Okay, so this is the way I would put it. And so I've been serving as a nurse up until 2 months ago. And currently that I'm taking additional training courses from American trainers at Beyond Education to be fully ready for my studies in the United States. Okay, so you're taking these courses, not just to pass the interview, but you're learning about the culture, the language, the English, everything that you're learning at this time. And so when you're saying that to the officer, you're thinking, okay, the student is really preparing, not just for the interview. I'm not just taking interview training. I'm learning about America. I'm learning about its culture. I'm learning more about the language that's spoken in America. Okay. All right. Let me also help you. This is online free. You get a free English teacher from the United States, and so you can also say that I have an English teacher in the United States as well, online teacher, as well as the American trainers at Beyond Consultancy to help me be ready for my studies in the United States. Also, if you need help with additional counseling, my wife is a trained counselor, a licensed counselor in America. She's here, and so she's happy to meet anytime with any of the students that have maybe some questions or struggles or things. So you're always welcome, Regina, and I'm happy to grant your visas. All right, good job. See you tomorrow. Come in tomorrow. Meanwhile, also watch USA videos on nurses in America, and pause the video. Say nurses in America continue to be in high demand. Nurses in America continue to be in high demand. And so, all right, so the same way you heard it and watched it, you repeat it back into a mirror. That way you're developing more an American style and sound, and plus you're getting familiar. You're watching like nurse-related nursing students in America, trends in nursing in America, breakthroughs in nursing and medicine in America, something like that. That's of interest to you, any of your hobbies. Watch USA videos and pause and look back into it. This is going to help you be ready for your second interview. All right, good job. See you tomorrow. Wow. Please come in, Nikhil. Nikhil.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, Nikhil. How about you?
I'm good, sir.
I think you're my most positive student. Always smile, always positive. Cool. Yeah. And so, Nikhil, have you ever been denied a visa before?
Yes, officer. I have been denied twice previously.
Okay. What was the problem?
I think I was not able to convey about my circumstances effectively to the visa officer, as well as I think it was because of my low GPA.
What have you been doing to rectify this situation?
Officer, since my previous application, I have done significant changes in my profile, as I have reduced my cost of attendance by almost $6,000, which will make my foreign education more affordable, as well as I have changed my university to Southwest Minnesota State University, and as this university provides my course
Has a strong program in hospitality.
Yes. As well as regarding the concern about my low GPA in high school, I have been taking classes to prepare myself academically to study in the university level.
Very good, excellent. Okay, so that you say that since then I've switched universities from which university?
From Southeast Missouri State University to Southwest Minnesota State University.
Which and because Southwest Minnesota has a strong hospitality program, along with being more affordable for my family. Okay. All right, so that's some things you changed. Now you've been taking these courses here with Beyond to prepare you and other additional things. Let me just encourage you to get an additional American teacher, online teacher. They're free. They don't cost anything. They're volunteers, and so you just register and answer some questions, and then a teacher will start asking you more questions. And so that's another thing. I have an online American English teacher to continue to help me in my preparations for my further studies. Also, my wife is a trained counselor and a licensed counselor, and she has her master's in counseling, and so she's also available if you have any questions or things. Okay, great, Nikhil. Based on the answers you give me today, I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Okay, keep preparing. You have a good accent. I like your accent. And so, yeah.
I have actually messaged you in WhatsApp. You haven't seen it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got behind. We've got too much. Yeah. Okay, but I'll get to it, Nikhil, quick as I can. You're welcome. All right, so we're so happy. Great students like Nikhil, and he's going. He doesn't give up. And so when you go in for the U.S., it's the greatest opportunity for education. So don't give up. You miss it the first time, you miss it the second time, go to the third time. One of our students now studying in Minnesota at St. Cloud University, it was third time, went in, he got his visa, now he's there. And so don't give up. All right, hello, good morning. How are you feeling on this Constitution Day?
I'm feeling very good, officer.
Very good, very good. Please give me your full name.
My full name is Parvishan Chhetri.
Parvishan Chhetri.
Yes, sir.
And Parvishan. And then the name of Constitution Day in Nepali, what do you say?
We said Thulo Rat.
For Constitution Day.
Samvidhan Divas.
Samvidhan. Parvishan celebrating
Samvidhan.
Okay, Divas. Wow. Great. That rhymes, doesn't it? All right, great. Parvishan, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. First of all, where were you born?
I was born in central part of Nepal called Tanau the Mauli.
The Mauli, okay. And who are the members of your family?
I have only 3 members of my family, me, myself, and my mother and my father.
Okay, you're the only child, the special one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when did you complete your studies?
I completed in 2023, officer.
Okay, what have you been doing since you completed your studies?
Since I completed my high school, I prepared for IELTS test, and
What was your score?
I scored 6 overall 6. I scored overall 6.
Very good. And what else have you been doing?
After giving the IELTS test, I prepared for F1 visa interview, and right now I am
Studying with American trainers to be fully prepared for your studies in the United States. That's beyond education. Very good. Have you done any internships?
no.
Have you worked at all?
I have worked on 1 year in a restaurant,
Okay. I've worked with a restaurant called
Diamond Restaurant.
Diamond Restaurant. Wow, that's a
It is
great name.
located in the mall.
In Demoli. I've been working with a restaurant, with Diamond Restaurant in Demoli, and learning all the processes of restauranteering. Yeah, running a restaurant. Okay, so what's your future goal? What is your career plan?
My career goal is to become a head chef, and I want to open my own restaurant in my country, Nepal also.
Okay, I want to be a restaurateur.
Yes.
Okay, a restaurateur is like a entrepreneur. A restaurateur runs a restaurant. He manages it perfectly. And so you want to be a successful restaurateur.
I want to open my branch in different cities also.
Oh wow, very good. Why do you think the U.S. is your best choice for studies?
Yes, officer, it is a best choice.
Why?
Studying in USA will provide me a diverting and enriching educational experience.
Won't studying in Australia give you the same opportunity?
Yes, no, officer.
Why not?
Because USA emphasizes the both theoretical and practical.
Australia doesn't do that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me say, not to put Australia down, that the United States has the strongest sector in restaurateuring of any country in the world, the strongest development of chefs of any country in the world. And so with the skills and knowledge that you'll gain from your studies in the U.S., you'll be well ahead for a successful career as a chef and a restaurateur. Yeah. I want to be a very successful chef and restaurateur. That means you're running, not only you're doing the cooking, but you're also developing your own restaurant. Okay, very good. And so I encourage you to watch videos, USA videos on USA celebrity chefs, USA top restaurateurs. Okay. And that way you'll get you more ideas and things to be able to explain to the office.
Yes.
Have you ever been denied a visa before?
No, officer.
Have you ever been out of Nepal before?
No, officer.
Do you have any family or relatives living in the United States?
No, officer.
Have you ever broken any laws or been convicted of any crimes?
No, officer.
Okay. And are you planning to work while you're in the United States?
No, officer. I plan to only study while in US.
Okay. Based on the answers you give me today, Parvishon, I'm happy to grant your visa to study
Thank
in the
you,
United
sir.
States.
Have a good day.
Have a great Constitution Day. Yes, Constitution Day. Wow. How do you say that again in Nepali? Constitution Day?
Samvidhan Divas.
Samvidhan
Yes.
Samvidhan Divas. All right. So, Parvishon Samvidhan, right? All right. Great. So great to see you, Govinda. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, give me your full name.
My full name is Govinda Sharma.
Govinder, I'm going to ask you some questions. Why do you want to study in the United States? There's many different countries you can study in.
I want to pursue my bachelor's degree in business administration, and United States has a strong sector in the field strongest sector in the field of business in the world, and USA emphasizes practical learning through case studies, internships, and networking opportunities.
Okay, I wouldn't say all that. There's other countries that do practical learning too. I would say that the United States offers its best internships and opportunities with professionals worldwide to develop my business skills. Yeah. Okay, very good. All right, and please tell me, are your family happy about your decision to study in the United States?
Yeah.
Why did they want you to study in the United States?
And I want to take the world class degree in the United States.
Okay, you will. Tell me, what was your GPA?
My CGPA was 3.44 on the scale of 4.
Very good. What was your English proficiency test score?
Sir, I have taken Pearson test of English PT, and I got 50 overall, not less than 49.
Very good. And please tell me who will be your sponsor?
My family are my sponsor.
What did they do?
My father's from the agriculture business, and also my mother also is in business partners, and they earn $15,000 annually. And my elder brother is over in South Korea, and he earns $25,000 annually. Apart from that, we have 37,600 savings is my father's second. Also, they will manage my all expenses in the United States.
Okay, very good. So it'd be better to say that my parents make this amount, and my parents and my brother have a combined annual income of this amount to help me with my education. Plus, we have a savings of this amount. Do you have any land holdings?
Yes, sir. We have the land.
Okay, we have land valued at a certain amount, and so, and you can say, and he may ask you, do you have the documentation? All right, what you're doing, if you do include land too, that just shows again you have sufficient resources. One of the students was asked, did your family have any land? Yes, we do. What was it valued at? What's the value of it? Told it and got the reasons. So that land, every year you do a tax certificate that shows the value of your land, and so then you translate that into U.S. dollars in case they ask you. Okay, very good, very good. What do you see yourself doing in 10 years, Govinda?
After 10 years, I see myself and the successful entrepreneur in Nepal and to contributing to my country in business.
What kind of entrepreneur?
I want to be only not profit, but social entrepreneur.
Social entrepreneur. What's a social entrepreneur?
I will not give only profit in business, but I will provide the many facility in the community.
What kind of facilities?
I will provide the many amounts of different social activities.
Such as? Okay, you need to work on that. Okay. What your dream is, what you're going to do, exactly what you want to be. So some dream you need to develop. I encourage you to watch USA videos every day about businessmen and successful businessmen in America and successful businesses in America and business students in America, and watch those videos, repeat them back into a mirror, and develop more of that American sound. Plus, you're getting the knowledge, general knowledge about and ideas about, hey, I could do that. That would be good. I would really like that. And so you have a good GPA. Your English proficiency is good, but your pronunciation is not so good. So you need to practice that more and more and more with the videos, okay? And everything else, I think is going to be fine. When is your visa date interview?
October 24.
Okay, we still have plenty of time. Okay, great. We'll see you tomorrow then, Govinda. Congratulations. You got your visa. Good job. All right, next student, please. We have students coming in. Wow. How are you doing, Sujan?
I'm good. What about you?
Good. Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy Samdan Divas.
Constitution.
Samdan Divas.
Sambidan Divas.
Sambidan. Sambidan Divas in the Constitution Day. So September 19th, 2015, that the Constitution was finally ratified. All right, is that correct? Right after the same year as 2019, as the earthquake happened and the border crisis, and that was a really tough year for Nepal, I think. Almost as tough as the COVID time. So, but you've come along 9 years. Wow, it's come along great. Good. I'd love to see the development in Nepal. Happy to encourage you. And please give me your full name.
My name is Sajan Tiwari.
Adhikari. Tiwari. And so, Sajan, I'm going to ask you a few questions now. What is your intention in visiting the United States?
I'm going for the pursuing my master's degree in marketing analytics for Webster University.
Okay. Marketing analytics. What background do you have that would lead you to marketing analytics?
I'm currently working as a marketing manager.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For a year in Easy Trading.
Wow. Which company?
It's Easy Trading.
Easy Trading. Trading, okay.
Yeah,
like stock trading?
No, it's like the chemical supplies.
Chemical supplies.
And hotel and supplies.
Okay. What exactly do you do with your company?
I exactly oversee some parties, maintain the customer relationship, and make a payment system fluency.
Payment system transparent.
Transparent, and visiting the Outlook. And
visiting the what? Outlets. Okay.
And that's all. And overseas, I oversees the 2 employees.
I oversee 2 employees. Very good. That's a good thing.
That's something
Tell me about your bachelor's level studies. What was your GPA or percentage?
It was I was completed my undergraduate degree from the Sunderland universities, which were so there is no any GPA mentioned. I was in there. There is a second class honor, which is first division.
Okay, very good, Sujan. And that is great. And so, how will your study in the United States help you towards your goals?
Well, United States provides a strong foundation course, especially in the field of my interest. This is a marketing analytics, and the way United States universities blend the theory into the practical knowledge is exact what I need to truly master my professional skill and drive my career goals. And also, I want to immerse myself in the environment where the innovation and practical knowledge goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. How do you think you'll benefit your university?
Well, I'm currently working as a marketing manager for a year, and I have lots of experience in the marketing field. And I have also connected with the dean of the management, whose name is Edi Corine. He's also doing doing research on the international consumer and the sales. So I can also help in his research. I already talked to him after enrolling in the first semester. He might be providing me the assistantships, so that's why I can help him, and I also benefit from him.
Well, based on the information you give me today, I'm happy to grant your visa to study.
Anything that I need to change?
I just improve your pronunciation, make it more American sounding, exaggerate your words, and so your English is good, but your pronunciation still doesn't sound like an American, and so you want to try to make it sound like an American. That means opening your mouth more, exaggerating your mouth muscles, developing them, and so that it just then consciously, subconsciously, you can watch it about marketing analytics and then pause it. Marketing analytics is growing in America. Marketing analytics is growing in America. So the same way that you heard it, you speak it back into the mirror. And so you're developing that American sound and style. But not only help you now, but it will help you for your communication skill when you arrive in America. Got it? Also, there's a free service, World English Institute, online volunteer English teachers teach English, so you can also get an additional resource. It's free. Yeah. All right, welcome. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My full name is Suman.
Suman, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. First of all, Suman, why do you qualify to be a student in the U.S.?
I'm qualified to be a student in the US because I'm financially fit. My English proficiency is good.
Strong.
Yeah, and I accept all the visa rules and messages.
Okay, so sir, I'm a sincere student with academically prepared for my studies in the United States. My English proficiency is strong. My finances are fit to cover all of my expenses during my full study period, and I will maintain all the visa rules and return back to Nepal with all the skills and knowledge that I've gained from the U.S. to benefit my family and society in the field of
Computer science.
Computer science, yes. Okay, very good. Why do you think the United States is your best study option?
I think United States is the best study option for me because US offers the best resources and career.
Okay, so I would say, officer, the United States offers, and I wouldn't repeat his question.
The United States offers the best resources and career goals opportunities, and US education system is very flexible. And
well, how does that help you flexible?
Because the universities in the United States collaborates with big companies like Apple, Google, and the professors from the companies.
Yeah, so I would drop off flexible and say there's a lot of collaboration, and most collaboration in the United States of any country with professionals and government organizations.
So they come to the university and tell about the...
Who will be your sponsor?
My sponsors will be my father, mother, and the agriculture business.
Okay, and what is the combined annual income?
The combined annual income is $37,000.
Do you have any savings in place?
Yes, obviously we have $40,000 saving in our bank account.
Do you have any land?
Yes, we have land, but we have credit to rents.
You rent it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you also get additional rental.
Yes, rental and room rentals too. We have to get house rooms and rentals.
Great. What exactly does your family do apart from the rentals?
Apart from the rentals, my father is a programmer in an IT company, and my mother is an insurance agent, and my grandmother is running her agricultural business.
Too good. What a good student. Happy to grant your visa. Good job. Keep watching the USA videos and repeating them back into a mirror, right?
Okay.
Yeah, develop that good American sound. It will sound good to the interviewer's ear, and it'll help you again ready yourself for American communication at your university.
Have a good day.
Happy Sabidan Din. Yeah, happy Sabidan Din. Happy Constitution Day of Nepal. We're so excited. 9 years of this Constitution. The country is progressing. We're excited. Wow. Good to see you, Nirajan. How are you feeling on this Sabidan Divas?
I'm feeling good.
Good. Me too. And so I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to go to the United States. What is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
I'm pursuing my master's degree in information technology, so I am applying for United States.
Okay. And tell me about your bachelor's degree. What did you do?
I have completed my master's in information and technology, and I got GPA of 3.53 in my bachelor's degree.
How did you become such a strong student?
I have chosen my own field of academic in my bachelor's study. So I got higher GPA than other students.
Because it's my passion.
That's it.
Sir, it's my passion. That's all you have to say. You'll smile. Okay. Okay. So Niraj, but the U.S. is very culturally different than Nepal. So, how are you going to deal with the cultural differences?
For that, I will love to talk with my international student counselor as well as advisor, and I will cope up with my other friends, and I will make some friends from Nepal too. That's why I will cope up with my cultural friends.
Okay, so one thing you say, I love to pour myself into my studies, and with international student services assistance, with student advisor assistance, with my professors' assistance, and fellow students' assistance, sir, I'm going to do well in America. Something like that. Yeah. And so that push you through all the cultural differences. Okay, Nirajan, how are you going to pay for it? It's expensive to study in the United States.
For my academic sponsor, my parents and my sister going to sponsor for me. My father is a retired government officer, and my sister is a child caretaker in Austria. And the combined income of both will be 50,000 USD. So they're going to sponsor for my academic as well as living expenses in the United States.
Very good. Yeah, the documentation show that it is true.
Yeah, I do have some.
Okay, so I might just say my sister's working abroad in Australia. Has been working abroad for how many years?
About 2 years.
Okay, so I just don't say just say my sister's is working abroad in Australia. And okay, yeah, with a combined annual. Okay, my parents did this. My sister's this. With a combined annual income of this, we have a savings amount of this. Do you have any land or property?
Yeah, I do have land in
Do you know how much it's valued?
It's valued over 200,000 USD.
Okay, very good. And so that would be another thing to add to your portfolio to say we have land valued at this amount. And so, so all that shows you're financially strong for your studies. Okay, have you received a scholarship for your studies?
Yeah, I do receive a scholarship of $3,050.
Okay, you'll also want to share that too. Apart from my scholarship, that I've also my family's providing this amount, plus we have this much in savings and land values. Okay, so that shows you a big money picture. Yep. But it shows that on your DS60, your scholarship. Okay, so they'll pick that up and the amount, but he'll ask you what your parents did. Okay, very good, very good. And after completing your studies, Nirajan, what will you be doing?
After completing my master's in information technology, I will return to my home country, and I will establish an IT company which will work on artificial intelligence and machine learning, and I will teach other students about machine learning and artificial intelligence, as well as I will I will work with my friends and establish a company that will work on future projects.
Okay, what kind of future projects?
Future projects like artificial intelligence in every sectors.
Wow, amazing. Great. Well, based on the answers you give me today, Neeraj, and I'm happy to grant you a visa to study in the United States. All right. So only one thing I would encourage you to work on is that's your pronunciation. Pronunciation that you want to watch USA videos and repeat them back into a mirror as much as possible. Open your mouth wide, exercise those American muscles, and because it's, every language you use your mouth in a different way.
Yeah.
And American sound you use different muscles, and so it's important to try to imitate. Watch their mouth, watch how the sound comes out, and then imitate that back into a mirror. So on the day of your interview, you want to be able, you want him to say, "Wow, it's already sounding like an American," and then you want to be able to understand him clearly, and then you want to be able to communicate then in the U.S. as clearly as possible. So that I encourage you to do that now. When is your interview date?
My interview date is on October 30th.
Okay, you have plenty of time to prepare. So try to watch a USA video, at least one every day, and practice it using a mirror. Listen to a sentence that AI is growing in leaps and bounds in America. AI is growing in leaps and bounds in America. So the same way you heard it and saw it, repeat it back into a mirror.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So can you add me in WhatsApp?
Yes. But ask the girl at the desk.
I have to.
Okay, so you told her that it's fine. You're welcome, and it has my number in it. So it's a Craig Phillips. Okay, welcome.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. Have a great day. Great Sabidan day. Sabidan Divas. Thank you, Doom. And so, Doom, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. Please tell me, what is your major?
My major is bachelor's in interior design.
Interior design. Why did you choose this major?
Actually, I was always interested in art and craft from my childhood, and when I grew up, I got numerous chances. Like I got the chance to decorate and paint my parents' room in their Reading University, and also got chance to decorate my classes and other auditorium hall. 21st century art.
At your school?
Yes.
High school?
Yes. And from there, the interest part was more and more, and I want to learn more about this. So that's why I chose to.
Did you say that you also decorated some other things?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I recently decorated La Restaurant, which is located in Kathmandu, and I got a good check from there.
Wow, very nice, very nice. And so, sir, that I'm a fine. So I've been studying. You've been studying fine arts, is that right? That was your degree. So, sir, I've been studying fine arts, and I have a passion for interior decorating. And it started with me decorating my parents' home, and then my school hallways and auditorium, or what was it? The school hall.
Auditorium hall.
And hall.
Yes.
Auditorium and hall. Wow, that's big things. And you were chosen to do that because you must be very good. And then also that most recently, then I did the interiors for, what's the name of the restaurant? Lafa. For Lafa restaurant in Kathmandu. Wow, that's impressive. All right, very good. What was your GPA?
My high school GPA was 3.17.
3.17, very good. And what was your English proficiency score?
I have studied English. I have scored a score of 6.5, not less than 6.
Very good. Another one. Tell me about your finances. Studying in America is very expensive. How will you handle that?
My parents are funding for my education.
What do your parents do?
My father runs a hotel business, named as Hotel business, and from there he makes around $21,000 annually. And my mother runs a department store. From there she makes $8,000, and we have a land asset for driving license. And from there we make $8,000 annually, and we have combined income of $37 annually, and also we have a saving of $23,000.
All right. So you want to take it make it short, as sweet as possible. That my mother and father's combined annual income between my father's business and my mother, your father's, which business your father have? Hotel. Between my father's hotel and my mother's retail store, what was she? Department store. And between my father's hotel business, my mother's department store, and the rentals that we received from a driving training school in Pokhara,
in Baglu.
Bagloon. Okay. Driving training school in Bagloon. That we have a combined income of this amount, plus a savings in place of this amount. Right. And we have land valued at this amount, US dollars. So you want to make that very clear that, if you're good in academics and you're good in English, you want to make it good that we're good in finances too. That we have plenty of money to take care of all of my education. Not that you're going to have to spend it, because you'll be able to get a lot of financial assistance while you're doing your studies. Which university did you choose?
Park University.
Park.
Yes.
Why did you choose Park University?
I was very impressed by the courses of interior design they provide. They give chance to work in industry, outside industry, and hands-on experience, and also they focus on sustainable interior designing, which is very good for the future.
Where's Park University located?
It's located in Parkville, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. And Park, the name of the city is Parkville. So Park University or Parkville University? Parkville University in Parkville.
Yes, Park University in Parkville.
Okay. In Missouri. And so that's very good. When was the university established?
1857.
1857.
Yes.
Okay, so it's well established. How many students are there?
12,000.
What's its rank?
Rank is 147 in Midwest.
Midwest. Okay, 147. I'm trying to figure out a better way to say that, because that's not a really high rank. So it's
pretty low.
okay. So maybe this check about maybe a smaller area. Like
I have already researched. The university is pretty. The building is also very fascinating to look at. The design is very fascinating, and the environment is between a jungle and also the river beside the university.
What's the largest city? Kansas City is
Near
close
to Kansas.
near to Kansas City. How far away?
2 hours.
2 hours away. And so you'll fly to Kansas City and you'll travel. Okay, very good. Well, I think you're a very eligible student, and I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good job. Keep it up. See you tomorrow. Keep watching the USA videos too and repeating them back into a mirror. I'd look at leading interior designers in America videos, and then watch it. It says the leading designer in New York City is Sir Sergio Rundez, and he is known for his great work with hotels and Astoria Hotel or something. And so you repeat that. Sergio Rundez, known for his pioneering work with Astoria Hotel, something like that. So you're just repeating that American sound and style back into a mirror. So it'll sound very good to your interviewing officer, and it'll be very helpful to you as you gain more. Oh, Americans say it this way. Okay. And so you'll get just more practice with the communication. And it'll be good for you. Yeah, you're welcome. You too. Also, we have free English teachers online with World English Institute. They're volunteer teachers, American teachers. So it's free service. You can register with them and get another teacher too. So you're welcome. All right. So again, here at Beyond Education, Immigration Services, we are so excited.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Wow, good to see you. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examining officer today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Joan.
Joan?
Yes.
Casey. Joan, where are you from?
I'm from Nadipur.
Nadipur, Pokhara. Okay, great. How many members in your family?
In my family, there are 5 members.
And your parents, and then 2 siblings? Yeah, okay. What are your siblings doing?
Now studies.
Studies, okay. Are you the eldest?
Yes, sir.
You're the eldest, Jeto. Okay, very good. And tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
To pursue my bachelor degree of agricultural science.
Agricultural science. Why did you choose agricultural science? Do you have any experience in agricultural science?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. What's your experience? Did you do your high school in agricultural science? What was your faculty in high school?
Agriculture science.
Agricultural science. Okay, so and what was your GPA?
3.26.
Good. So you study already. This is your faculty. You have a high score. Do you have any practical experience in agriculture?
I have 6 months completed my OJT.
On-the-job training. Where?
In our home country. In our
With which company or which institute or which farm?
municipality, our municipality.
Municipality. Where? In Magdi. Okay. What were your duties during your internship?
Cultivation of different species like tomatoes, mangoes, chilies, onions, garlic, cultivation.
Very good, very good. And what exactly was your role there? What did you do? With the
Observations and research about these varieties.
do you like to do that?
Yes, sir.
Do you love it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Say if he asks you, do you like it? You say, no, sir, I love it. So yeah. And what crops are you very interested in?
Especially, I like Spanish.
Spinach. Yeah. Very good. Sog. Greens. Rusted greens, spinach, molly-sog. Okay, different greens. Okay. All right. Very good. So that's an important crop in Nepal. So, yeah, everyone loves sog. So good. All right. Well, excellent. And it was recommended to me by my consultancy. Yeah, and it has a strong program in agricultural science, and is welcoming for international students, and it's affordable for my family. Okay, so recommended to me by my consultancy, and It has a very strong program in agricultural science, and it is welcoming and safe for international students. And it's affordable for my family. Right, those 4 reasons you listed. Okay, very good. Have you ever been denied a visa to the United States before? Is this your first attempt for your visa? You could say, no, officer, this is my first attempt for my visa. Okay, very good. Do you have any relatives or family living in the United States? And do you have any love relationship with anyone in the United States? Okay. Are you going there to work? Are you going to work while you're in the United States? I'll be focusing on my studies. Who will be your sponsor?
My parents.
What do they do?
My father is retailer,
Yeah.
and my mother is counselor of body service.
And what's their combined annual income?
I haven't prepared, sir.
Okay, so I encourage you to see what their combined annual income is. Like 30,000 or 30,000. And do you have any savings for your studies? How much? Okay, so you need to check with your parents about what savings they have for your studies. Okay, so
I will prepare this.
very good, very good. All right, so my father does this, my mother does this. They have a combined annual income of this amount plus a savings in place for my studies for this amount. Okay, and if you have any, do you have any land holdings? Yeah, and do you know the value in USD? How much it's worth? Okay, so try to find that out too, and then try to get a bank statement, bank statements, and then try to get your tax certificate for your land too. That's about it. And then you'll not have to show it, but having it there. And if he asks you, do you have land? Do you have savings? And yes, sir, I do. Do you have the documents to show this? Yes, sir, I do. So that's so he'll not look at them, but he may ask you, do you have them? You must say, yes, sir, I do. Very confident. Yes, sir. Good. Very good, Jawan. Based on the answers you give me today, I'm so happy to grant you visa to study in the United States. Good job. Keep it up. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. All right, so Jawan, a nice young man, nice Jawan. Wow, good morning. How are you feeling today? Yes, Sabidan Divas. Yeah, it's a great day. Probably and so, please give me your full name.
My name is Elisa.
Alyssa, please tell me, what are you going to do when you get to America? What are you going to do when you arrive in America?
I'm going to pursue my bachelor degree from Southwest Minnesota State University in Business Administration.
Where is this university located?
Southwest Minnesota State University is located in Marshall, Minnesota.
Marshall. What's famous about Marshall?
Marshall is famous for its peaceful environment and
Natural beauty.
natural beauty, including numerous lakes and rivers.
Wow, sounds like a good place to study. What's your major?
My major is Business Administration and Management.
Okay, why did you choose this major?
I chose to pursue Business Administration and Management because my ultimate goal is to become a successful entrepreneur.
Okay.
This major will equip me the skill and knowledge that is needed to understand the functional area of business, such as finance, marketing, and operation. Additionally, it allows me to engage in a real-world business application and preparing me to effectively to grow my own ventures. By applying what I have learned in this program, I can confidently work towards establishing and running my own clothing brand in the future.
Wow, why do you want to run your own clothing brand?
Because it was my dream.
Okay, very good, very good. Do you have your family's support for this?
Yes.
Will they be your sponsors?
Yes, my parents will be sponsoring my education and living expenses for the entire duration of my study in the United States.
Okay, tell me, what do your parents do in this?
My father is in Saudi Arabia. He works in a cargo company.
He works in a
He works in a cargo company as a manager.
Carbo.
Cargo. Yes.
Manufacturing?
Like packaging of goods and services and courier.
Oh, courier. Okay. I think it's cargo, not carbo.
Cargo.
Yeah, cargo.
And my mother runs animal farm in my hometown, Singh.
Okay, very good. My mother has an agricultural business in Xinjiang, Wally. Okay, very good, very good. And do you have any other siblings, brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one brother.
What's he doing?
He's studying.
Which level? 8th. Okay, so he must look up to his big sister. Very good, Elsa. And please tell me that what will you plan to do once you complete your studies?
After graduation, I plan to return back to Nepal and start my own clothing brand. I intend to apply the skill and knowledge I have gained from my BBA study to build and manage a sustainable, locally focused brand. I aim to create job opportunities, support local artisans and
Artisans,
and contribute in the economy. With my passion for entrepreneurship, and support from my family business experience, I'm confident in my ability to grow my own. I'm confident in my ability to give positive impact in the fashion industry of Nepal.
Well, I'm very confident to give you a visa too. What great improvement! Wonderful. Keep up the good work, Elsa. All right, so another fine student getting ready to go to the United States. Why don't you come into our office today? Good morning. How are you, Bishaka? Happy Sabidan Divas.
Same to you.
Yes, yeah. And so I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, Bishaka, where were you born?
I was born in Pokhara, Nepal.
In Pokhara. Okay. Who are the members of your family?
I have 4 members in my family. My brother, younger brother, me, mom, and dad.
Okay, very good. And please tell me, what is your plan in visiting the United States?
My plan is to pursue my bachelor degree in the field of business administration.
Business administration. Okay, why did you choose business administration, Lisa?
Because coming from a business family and seeing my mom in business field since my childhood, so that's give me positive things to be a businesswoman.
What does your mother do?
As she is of a businesswoman, as she runs and wholesale department stores of clothing brand here in Nepal.
Really? Wholesale, not a retail, but a wholesale.
Yes.
Wow, where's it located?
It is located in my city.
Thank you so much.
Pokhara.
Reading my mind. Thank you. Pokhara. Okay, very good, very good. And so she distributes to different retail outlets here?
Yes.
Okay, what is your family's combined annual income?
Well, my family combined annual income is 30,000 US dollar.
Do you have any savings?
Yes, we have saving for my future education, which is around 37,000 US dollar.
Do you have any land holdings?
Yes, I have.
Do you know what its value is?
That is very high because it is in main road while traveling from Bharat to Kathmandu.
All right, all right. So on the tax certificate, it should have the value of it and then translate it into USD. So again, all these things show you have sufficient funds to cover everything. Okay. What was your GPA?
Today was 3.13 in high school.
Good. Your English proficiency score?
I have done PT in which I have scored 55, not less than 52.
Okay. Well, I'm so happy to grant your visa today, Vishnu. Study in America. Good job, good job. Keep it up, keep it up. And so we, let's see, you say, hello, sir, I received the mail saying no DNA test required. Your case, and I was not qualified 4 months ago. So yeah, I'm not sure about that, sir. You might check with a lawyer about that, the immigration lawyer. Okay, hello, Manisa, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Great, great. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. First of all, Manisa, why do you qualify to be a student and receive your visa today?
Well, I'm academically prepared for studying in the USA, and my English proficiency is also good. And,
Strong.
Yeah, and I'm financially fit for all the during the staying in the USA, and I will maintain rules and regulations during this stay in the USA. And after that, I return back to my home country with the skills and knowledge that I have gained from here.
Very good, Manisa. Yeah, I think you qualify. But what if I deny your visa today? What are you going to do?
Well, I'm confident that you will not deny my visa today. If there is any problem, then I will immediately correct it and reapply.
Okay, very good, very good. Manisa, sounds like you have your goals in mind. Speaking of goals, what is your career goal?
Well, my career goal is to be a businesswoman in future.
Why businesswoman?
Well, I have seen my family, all of the members are business.
In business?
My father have also business.
What business?
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yeah, and my brother also have business here in Pokhara.
What does he have?
He have driving institute.
A driver. So my father has a restaurant, my brother has a driving institute, and what do you want to do as an entrepreneur?
Well, I want to start in clothing.
Clothing, okay. Why clothing?
Well, I'm interested.
Okay, yeah. I have a passion for clothing. Yeah. And it's a growing field in Nepal. With the levels of income growing, again, it means that more and more consumers are buying clothing. Plus, we have export opportunities with clothing from Nepal. And so something like that. All right, very good. And what was your GPA?
Well, my GPA is 2.4.
Why wasn't it higher?
Because that time I'm not focusing on my study because at that time my brother was starting his business, so I'm involved in that time.
Okay, and so you couldn't. What was your 10th standard?
10th,
Yeah,
well, 2.95.
2.95. Okay, so it's high. And then your 11th. What was it?
2.3 or something.
And the 12th.
2.4.
4. Okay, and so that so you. So I was involved with my family business. I was involved with my family business, so my focus was divided. But now my focus is fully concentrated on getting the skills and knowledge in business that will propel me to be a successful businesswoman in Nepal. Okay, great. All right. So it sounds like you have a lot of experience with things and with business wise. Have you worked with your father's business or your brother's business? Brother's business with the driving school. Okay, very good. Well, it's always good to have that practical experience. Have you done any internships?
Yes, sir.
With which?
Well, I have done internship in Megabank.
Megabank. Okay. How many months?
2 months.
2 months. So you always want to say too, I've done an internship with Megabank here in Nepal. All right. Very good. Well, based on the information you give me, Manisha, I think you're going to be a great student in America. Keep up the good work. Yeah. Great. See you tomorrow. Yeah. So, welcome again to Beyond Education. Good morning, good morning. How are you feeling? Not seen you for a few days. How's your family?
Very good.
Good, good. When's your interview date?
My interview is gone.
Gone, okay. And so, okay, tell me what happened.
They asked me normal question, but I'm very afraid, so I miss it, sir.
Okay, so you need to build your confidence level up very strong, okay? And so what are you doing now to build your confidence level?
I'm watching English movie
Yes, good.
and newspaper
Yes.
and Discovery Channel.
Very good, excellent. And remember, repeat those back into the mirror too, so that gives you practice speaking it as well, okay? Very good. So if it's, as Discovery says, a new species has just been discovered. A new species has just been discovered. Okay. All right. So please tell me what questions they asked you.
How can your family afford this university? Only that question.
What was your answer?
My family was agriculture. My family was engaged in agriculture, and my brother is in abroad country, and their monthly income is that, and yearly income is that. So, and what they do not ask.
So they just asked one question.
Only one question, and I cannot tell them very confidently, so they can.
Okay, and what are the tuition costs and living expenses?
Tuition cost is 9,000 and living expenses is 11,000.
11. So very reasonable. Which university?
Southwest Minnesota.
Southwest Minnesota. So very reasonable tuition. Okay, so confidently you stand up and say that again that that my parents have this much or do this. My brother does this. That they do this, and we have a combined annual income of this amount with a savings in place of this amount. Plus, we have land holdings of this amount. And do you have any rentals or anything?
No, sir.
No. Okay, no problem. Not a problem. Just say that. And okay, what's your father's business again?
My father is doing
agriculture.
Agriculture, and they do poultry farming.
Okay. So they just say my father has an agricultural business. What's the name of his business?
Poultry farming.
Poultry farming.
Poultry farming and fruits, vegetables farming.
Okay, what fruits does he have?
Fruits is avocados.
Avocados.
Dragon fruit also.
And
avocado and dragon fruit and orange.
Dragon fruit and orange. Wow, where's his farm?
In village, sir, my village.
Which village?
Guwahati.
Guwahati. Okay, Guwahati is in India?
No.
Okay.
Kaski.
Kaski. Okay. I've heard of Guwahati or something in Assam, so capital. Okay, and the village is in Magdi.
No, Magdi, sir, in Kaski.
Koski. Okay, Koski. Okay, so my father runs an agricultural business, and my brother is working in which country?
Kuwait,
In Kuwait for how many years?
1 year, sir. 1.5 years.
1.5 years. Okay, so that's not good. So let's say my brother's working in Kuwait, and together they generate an annual income of this amount. They have a savings in place of this amount, and that we have a land valued at this amount, and so we're well able to cover all of my expenses during my full study period. Okay, very good. So we'll say that very confidently. Very good, very good. Did you change universities?
No, sir. I changed university South Minnesota, sir.
From?
Murray State.
Okay, Murray State's more expensive, right? So Southwest is more regional. Okay, so this is the way I would put it. And so now, if they ask you that, sir, since what have you done since you failed the last interview, so you didn't receive you were denied your visa, sir? That I've changed my university to Southwest Minnesota University, which is has a strong program in which is your major again?
My major is business.
Business, a strong business administration program, and but with more affordable fees, and it's combined tuition and living costs are $20,000, and my family has sufficient resources to cover all my expenses during my full study period. Very good. All right, great. All right, based on the answers you give me today, I am so happy to grant your visa this time. Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day.
You'll get it. You'll get it. Go after it. Catch it. Be confident. Be like a lion. Roar.
Good morning, officer.
Good morning. How are you feeling today?
Very good.
Good. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner. Please give me your full name.
Officer, my name is Ankita Guru.
Ankita, please tell me, why did you fail your past interview?
I don't know exact reason, but last question was, your father is in Afghanistan, he said, and I say yes, and he gave me endless leave.
Okay. You should have said to him, that's not fair, sir. My father makes good money in Afghanistan. Okay, let's work on that thing again. What was the first question?
My first question was my major, partial major.
And you told them hospitality?
Yes.
And did they ask any more about that major?
No.
No.
And second question was co-founder education, and I say my parents. And third question was what are they do, and I say my father is an animal, she runs beauty parlor in Pokhara, Nepal, and I say my family annual income. And last question was your father is in Afghanistan, and I say the truth, and he gave me endless leave.
Okay.
Exact reason I don't know.
Okay, well, let's just go with it again. Let's just tackle it from a different direction. And so that, sir, my father's retired from the Indian Army. He's for the past 5 years, he's been working with the United Nations on their security force. And my mother is, what's your mother doing again?
Beauty parlor.
My mother has a beauty parlor business. Beauty parlor business. Does she have an institute too?
Sorry?
Does she do training too?
No.
Okay, that's no problem. And so my mother has a beauty parlor. Together, their combined annual income is of this amount. Plus, we have a savings in place of this amount. And do you have any land?
Yes, officer.
Okay. Do you know the land value?
2 court.
Okay.
2 court or something.
Okay, and so translate that into U.S. dollars, okay? And so you.
The value of our the land.
Yeah, and that's on your tax certificate, and so your parents' tax certificate on the value of the land. Just get a copy of that and include that in your portfolio, so you can include that as well, so they don't have any doubts about your income. What they're doing is the income. They don't think your father's making enough in Afghanistan. And so they think he should be working in America or something. I mean, in a Western country. But what you're trying to do, don't mention he's working in Afghanistan. If they ask you, say he's been serving the United Nations, United States security on the United Nations security force for the past 5 years in Afghanistan, sir. And okay. Plus we have a land valued at this amount, plus savings in place of this amount, and so we're well able to cover all of my expenses during my studies in the United States. Okay, very good. And what are you going to do once you complete your studies?
After completing my studies, I will return back to my home country, Nepal, with good skills and knowledge about hospitality, and I will operate a chain of restaurants in different cities of Nepal.
Okay, that sounds like a fantastic dream, and I'm so happy to help you to reach that dream, Anita. Good. I like your spirit. Never give up. Yeah, go for it. Get it.
So have a nice day.
You too. All right, so another fantastic student, Ankita. Yes, first round she didn't get it, but she's going to get it on the second round. I'm confident. And many of our students that the majority right now are getting their visas, but there are a few that are not getting it immediately for one reason or the other. So they make the improvement and go around and get it the second time. One young man was having a special difficulty, so he went the third time and got it. So you don't want to miss this golden opportunity. Studying in the United States gives you the best skills, the best knowledge, the best degree worldwide. And so why miss that opportunity? Grab that opportunity. Call us today at Beyond Education. Come into our office and meet Suresh, our director, Selena ma'am, our office manager, and Sarah and Muna and Durga and Julia and all of our staff here, both Nepalis and Americans. And so come in today. We're so excited to see you today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah.